Checklist.io.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron. The iron you need to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women and many, many men lack the daily iron your body requires in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Every dose gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement.
We are awake, we are not alone.
Iron requirement.
We are striving for more.
So if you're not getting the iron your body needs,
We are awake, we are not alone.
if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset,
We are striving for
start taking today.
It's Friday, my dudes.
Thank God it's Friday.
And to TGIF to you all, happy Friday, everybody. It's a Friday afternoon, feeling good, feeling fine. Everybody's well rested.
Thank God it's Friday.
So I think maybe Rico might need to turn his audio down on the outside.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's a Friday afternoon.
I think somebody's maybe got the YouTube on. I think might be the case. There we go. That's it.
Maybe
Nope.
Rico might need to turn his audio down on the outside.
Wait
Friday,
for it.
everybody. It's a Friday afternoon. Somebody's maybe got the YouTube.
There you go. That was it. Bingo. You know what? It is such a wild and crazy day. I've been having issues. I've been stuck in the studio trying to combat issues. And apparently, even still, when I downloaded my music, I somehow downloaded it while I wasn't logged in. So it's got the audio watermark on there, which just pisses me off. So I had to stop that and find something that I already had downloaded, which wasn't what I wanted. I had a whole bunch of really hard, heavy rock and roll, just strong drum lines in there. Just some really good drummy stuff, but fuck, missed it all. Oh well, that's all right. Moving right along. Let's jump right in and say hello to the gang, starting off with Mrs. Kimmy Nodell, because, well, she's first, and we prefer ladies first. That way, you might know her from her channel, Aisling717. Kimmy, how are you doing? How's your Friday?
I am rocking on. I got to hear it. Thank you. Rocks. I love rocks. I like to rock on. I'm excited. This Friday, Rico is coming on, and he's promised us mind games, mental puzzles, and visuals and concepts to think about. So he's already got me going. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Josh?
Not too shabby. Getting dug out of the snow. Got probably close to a foot of snow over the last couple of days. So today was the first clear day with no snow, and it warmed up just enough to start getting it melted. So I was able to dig my car out. So now I can actually go to work now that it's Friday and I don't have to go to work. Yay!
It's drizzly here, but guess what? We have buds coming out on some of our trees already.
Well, that's awesome. Those are beautiful. I love fresh new buds.
Fresh new buds. I know, a sign of hope. Always a sign of hope.
Always a sign of hope. I've got some fresh new buds downstairs as a fresh sign of hope. I've got five plants flowering right now. 2 of them are just real close. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Maybe. Buds are getting fat. Big fat buds on those. So I'm enjoying it. Having a good time.
Oh, it's always good to know how the ladies are doing, and I'm glad they're well. Who else do we have tonight?
We also have Good Times for All. His name is Zachary Zabala, Mr. Too Nice for Rice himself. Zachary, how is your Friday, sir?
Not too shabby. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. Just waiting to hear if I from people on the outskirts to see if we got any data collected on the whole moon wagon wheel stuff I'm working on right now, and I haven't heard anything. So I was already checking the weather there, and it wasn't supposed to be great. It's supposed to be overcast and mostly cloudy. But luckily, this isn't like the sun. It doesn't just happen twice a year. It happens twice a month. So on the 20th, I'm still going to try to collect some data tomorrow. That'll be my day. And we'll just go from there. I'm not going to get in a rush. You can't, rush these things. They take time. I learned this a long time ago. When the weather doesn't work, you just say, oh, well, and, you can't get mad about it. We can't control these things. So, it might be a couple more weeks before we have any definitive data or anything like that, but, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen, right? Isn't that how things work?
It is indeed. It does seem to be that way. Well, Walter is feeling a bit under the weather. He's got some detoxing going through his house right now. Whatever weather system and all that stuff hit that particular region, it seems to be affecting some folks down Louisiana way, especially there in that household. So, shout out to Walter. I would have loved to have him join us today because I think he and Rico would have some great conversations and some great jam sessions.
Yeah, for sure. We miss you, Walt.
We
Feel
surely
better.
do. Yeah, feel much, much better. But since he's not here, let's just go ahead and say hello to Rico's tinfoil sombrero. Rico, thanks so much for coming to hang out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. Glad to have you on here. It's been a while. We've only spoken on one other show, I think, and that was with Austin just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I think you're muted.
The Breaking the Chains episode, right?
Yep, that's it.
Sorry, there's a lot of background activity, so I'm muting a lot.
Don't even worry about it. We enjoy the background activity.
Yeah, no worries, man.
That's one thing the AI can't fake.
I don't know.
So what's going on? How are you? How's your Friday going, Rico?
Pretty good. I worked a little later than I thought I was going to, and totally forgot. I asked my mother to stay the weekend and had the show, so like everything was last minute. And I bought $70 worth of awesome Chinese food, which I haven't been able to touch yet. So, so it is what it is.
Well,
but it's a good day. It's a good day.
Feel free to dig in. We're so late. I think don't want that stuff getting cold. Go get it. Chow down.
No, I'm totally kidding.
The hell makes my tummy get a little bit rumbly now. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh my god, crab ragoon! I'm so hungry. But no, I'm gonna hang out. I'm really excited. I'm a little intimidated that Bob's in chat and Kamie's here because I've already promised you a couple things I've been thinking through that I hadn't heard anybody else in the Flat Earth community say. So, God, Bob, if you face palm, just never let me know you face palmed.
So before we get into,
but I can't work it out. Like I've done mental exercises, and the smartest friend that I have is a total glober, so I can't even get him to help me with it. You know.
Well, before we get too far into it, let's back up just a touch. I was going to say what was the first flat Earth thing that really caught your eye, but let's roll it back a little bit, even more than that.
With me.
So for anybody that didn't watch Breaking the Chains or haven't seen you on other shows, because that was the only one that you and I were on together, but you've been on others. So those that may not be familiar with Rico's tinfoil sombrero, why don't you give everybody that just a little bit of background? Tell us who you are, where you came from, what you've been doing, what you're doing with yourself now.
Oh wow. I was a professional touring drummer for around 14 years, and I wasn't the high school stoner guy, but I kind of on tour. They say when you hang out at a barbershop long enough, you get a haircut, and it ended up getting started with like coke and ecstasy, and ended up on heroin, and just ended up like I couldn't get another job. It was just known that this guy's a liability. Well, around 2014, I started like waking up to the truth of stuff, and actually, it'll be 7 years of being a flat earther next month in March. But and I don't like to give too much to flat Earth, but because I cleaned up the year before, but I never relapsed again because of waking up. I was agnostic my whole life. That changed my life, and a lot of people don't understand how important it is. Like, you know, what does it matter the shape? Like, you've heard David Weiss say it a million times. It's not about the shape; it's about the lie and the deception and hiding the creator. And you know, now I have faith in a higher power, and that changed everything. And man, my life's great. Like, I don't have near as much money. I don't live on Second Avenue in Nashville anymore. I don't have a cool car, you know,
but you're happy, right?
I'm so happy. Like,
so you're rich. You're more rich than you ever were before.
Oh my God. I don't care about any of that stuff, man. Like, yeah, I'm happier than I've ever been. Like, it's been the biggest blessing, and people that don't get it just won't get it. But it's changed everything for me. I had every reason not to go to Flatoberfest or Solar Return, but went anyway because I just knew that I was around people that understood that once you like break the chains of all the lies, everything changes all at once, and you immediately know you have a best friend with anybody that understands. Like, sorry, I didn't know you were going to ask for a history.
No, it's all right. No,
No, man.
you never know what the hell I might ask.
Yeah. I didn't have time to prepare.
That's exactly why.
I just like shoved 7 crab ragout down my throat and it's like, I gotta go live.
It's exactly why I never know what I'm going to ask, because being prepared is good. It's always good to have preparation and have those answers ready to go. But there's also something to be said to not having a canned answer and being able to see what you might say just kind of off the cuff. So, yeah, I'll try not to keep it too crazy. So how was your family take it to finding the flat once you found flat Earth and saw you making all these changes, the changes that were manifesting themselves literally in you? I'm sure it had to affect your friends and family a little bit. How'd they take it?
Yeah. Cleaned up yet, and I think a lot of people thought, like, even though I still obviously was like, you're fucking whining about nothing. You know how many like no one, like, I felt so bad. Like, he really called me out on, like, other than guys I've met, through this, almost no friends. But yeah, everyone in the house. The only reason why I'm not naming my son Atticus is because he can't speak English yet.
So apparently my Google Chrome just crashed.
My mom.
I don't know what the hell. No, my Google Chrome just crashed, which is what I'm running Restream through. So Restream dies. So apparently we are back. I don't know what the fuck. Again, it's just been a crazy day. A lot of tech issues abound. I don't know. Sorry.
Dude, we were having issues on our paranormal Melodome. Like, really
Yeah, weird. I remember that.
I hate to be the nerdling in the group, but somebody's got to be. We are currently under a KP Index 5 geomagnetic storm that interferes with signals and is known to, I mean, they lay it out wrong on space weather. It's much closer than they say. But if you look at the numbers, what we're getting is expected with all of our difficulties, predictable. And people that are in southern Canada and northern US, look for auroras. If it keeps it up, you'll be seeing them about, now. So, but that is some of the stuff. It's all connected.
I thought it was just Mark Zuckerberg causing trouble because he lost all that money yesterday and today.
And the tears of his affecting the universe, or is that like in Men in Black, when the sky cries because she was sad? But no, I think the magnetics and everything it does with the wiring, that's a known computer issue and something that's been matched up for years and years, the way that works with the ground field and the two fields interact, and it causes surges and different things that cuts wackiness in the grid. So that's again really boring and nerdy, but that probably is what's going on with a lot of our computer stuff and glitches today is power surges and uneven power.
Yeah, we are slaves to this electric world around us, really. If it decided to knock everything out, we would, there's not really much we can do about that stuff. So what were we talking about before we got on to
Technical issues?
We were talking
Yeah.
about technical issues. Yeah. What before then?
Well,
Yeah.
Rico had just told us that had his son Atticus learned to speak nice and early, he would have included him on that big long list too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's a cottonhead and any muggins.
Did I have a stroke? Say that one more time.
Oh, I said he's a cottonhead ninny muggins. Never mind. It's from Elf.
Gotcha.
He has, because of his mother, he has super curly hair. So I keep hoping he'll run in here and make a cameo. Cameo.
And Atticus, what a good name.
I know, right? Sorry, I'm kidding.
What made you guys pick Atticus?
I always like To Kill a Mockingbird. Atticus Finch. It's a book I like a lot.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm not even all the way on the screen.
It's an excellent name. I'd even love to go into that more historically. It is a great name and it was a great book. I wonder historically where it comes from because it's a great name. I approve. I'll be looking it up while you're talking now.
Cool.
Right. So then,
wow, yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Go ahead, Josh.
Nope.
I was just gonna say, you had all those people that you converted in your family. It's almost like you should be given lessons.
I don't know, man.
How to do this.
All I do, like, I listen to like a lot of David Weiss. Listen to you guys, but you guys are better at it than me. Like, I prefer to send links. Like, I'm pretty good at connecting dots for people, but I'm definitely no expert. I couldn't do a PowerPoint. I know he doesn't use PowerPoint, but the PowerPoint type thing he did, like, I don't think I could do it, And with the opposition he faces, I'm super sensitive. I think I would cry myself to sleep every night. Well, not every night. A lot of them go really well, and people are really nice. But sorry, I don't have the constitution for it. I don't think.
Yeah, whatever you did though, man, with your family, I mean, that's impressive. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, yeah, my mom, my wife, all these different people. You're blessed.
Yeah, and both of I lost 2 brothers last year, but both of them too, and my sister, she's still alive. But yeah, pretty much everybody around me, except for musician guys, rocker guys, which is kind of telling because all these bands we thought were like Raging Against the Machine, Foo Fighters, Rise Against, all these bands that I love, they're all cucking. Like, I can't, and honestly, for the life of me, I can't tell if I changed or they changed. I honestly don't know. I battle with it.
I get that same thing with, some of my family members. It's like over the years, it's like, okay, what's going on here? We used to see eye to eye on so many things. Did I change or did they change?
I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
I know. I want to say they change. Oh, you cuss. Yeah, fuck.
Cock,
shit.
balls.
Cock.
Cock
Balls.
fuck, bitch. It is.
Just making a point, Frank. You don't have to celebrate it.
Yeah. No, we watched every Will Ferrell movie on repeat on tour, like DVD days.
What's your favorite?
Why those
real
two
quick.
words? Why is that?
What's your favorite Will Ferrell movie? I know this is off subject, but
definitely. Oh, there's 3. But you know what? I would say Old School or Anchorman, like one of those 2.
I think my favorite is Step Brothers. I love Old School and Anchorman, but something about Step Brothers, the part he plays in there, Frank the
That's so-
Tank. Oh, that
your
was Old
voice
School,
is
yeah.
your voice is like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus.
Jesus, I know.
Oh,
I'm
Flannery.
sorry. I got us all off on.
And my apologies for all of those with young children in the room. Probably not the best idea to put this show on. Just saying.
Penis test.
I don't know.
Always
That
has a
was.
penis. Oh, sorry, Cam.
I said that was a fun off track, and while you guys were off track, I went into the origins of Atticus, and of course we have like Atticus Finch, which from To Kill a Mockingbird, which I would hope everybody has read, but those who have not read, Atticus Finch was the attorney, the hero of the book, who ironically was a lawyer, but a lawyer with very morals and standards. He replicated, or he represented almost like honesty, morals, and standards in a culture that wasn't, I don't know, a very vague way of putting it without killing the plot at all, but he's a good guy. But the origins of Atticus is, in Latin, Atticus is an adjective meaning belonging to Attica, the region in which Athens is located, or more simply, Athenia. The name, it's had connotations in literary sophistication and culture. It takes it back